going to say a couple words and then Chuck, I think he's going to thank our sponsors. So give them just your attention for just a quick second.
Thank you all. We appreciate your being here. That came out loud, didn't it? We thank you for being here. We thank you for being investors in White County and in the Chamber of Commerce. It's people like you that make White County great. And we don't have to make it great again. It's great already, right? We just keep it great. Borrowed that little bit there. But seriously, thank you for coming. Thanks to Beth for her hard work. It's been a good year. I have thoroughly enjoyed serving as your chairman. And there's plenty of food. Don't stop eating. We don't want to have to take any of this with us. So please make yourself at home. I want to introduce you. I'm sure most everybody already knows Chuck. But Chuck chairs the committee for investors, the membership committee. And he and his committee are responsible for putting this together and showing appreciation to you folks that have invested in the Chamber of Commerce and in White County. So I'll let Chuck say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. Appreciate all coming out today. I want to thank Tantrum for hosting us today. What a beautiful place and great weather. And also want to thank Springer Mountain for providing our water today. Norton Mountain Insurance for providing our chips, and thank you for all the volunteers that made this possible today, and appreciate everybody's participation. Thank you so much.
We want to thank North Georgia Barbecue Dude for that amazing barbecue right now. I'd love for Ross to be so inclined to tell the story of Tantrum, because it is the reason I'm in the chamber business, because I love to see our children stay in White County and start businesses and do great things, and I think the story that Ross tells is amazing about Tantrum. So if I can impose.
Yeah, you can go there.
Cool. Yes.
Maybe we can convince him to just let y'all at least go back there and see everything. We're brewing today.
Yeah.
We're brewing.
Everybody, this is Ross Crumpton.
Hey guys, thanks for coming. I don't know how well to use this mic or not. Maybe I should just talk. I really like mics. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. So, my name is Ross Crumpton. This is my family and I's endeavor here. So thank you guys for coming out. But quick and short and dirty version. You know, I'm an engineer by education. I moved off after college and worked in the automotive industry for a little while, and decided that I did not want to live my life in Oklahoma. So I moved back and convinced my dad and my mom that opening a brewery in a small town is a good idea. So long story short, here we are. We've been open now for about a month or so, and it's been great. And I really appreciate the support from the community and everything. And you know, being able to come back to White County, which is where I grew up and where I went to high school and middle school and everything else, and be able to start a business that's for the community, that's just been a blessing for me. You know, this is not a bar. This is a brewery. It's a communal spot. People can come in, bring their entire family, and share a beer and have a conversation at one of our tables with complete strangers. You know, people from Atlanta, from Savannah, North Carolina, they're all coming.
Michigan. We have people from Michigan.
People all come here to share beer and to share, you know, their lives and their stories. And so I just think it's really great, and I appreciate you guys coming out.
I'm going to use the microphone because, like Carol said, the Investor Relations Committee, this wouldn't have happened without them. So you see these guys serving, all these folks are serving on committees within the chamber that help move our mission forward, and we certainly couldn't do it without our committee. And I want to thank my staff, Taylor, who I think is outside. Oh, there's Taylor. She's our tourism and events coordinator, and Brianna, who keeps us all going forward. She's our she's our rock. So a lot gets done in this chamber, and most of it through the help of the investors and the people who serve on these committees. So we just want to say thank you. Have some more barbecue. They're brewing today, so go check it out.
If everybody wants to follow him, he'll do a talk. You can't go in between the bats today because they're brewing, and I didn't mean to interrupt you. You go back there and he'll tell you all about it.
And there's cornhole too. So eat, hang out, and if you need us, you know where to find us. We're all wearing Tantrum shirts. Thank y'all.
come over here. We'll get the hand right here. You guys can see the bag. Alright guys, so we have about 10,000 square feet of space here. We have two brew houses. We have a 30-barrel production brew house, and we have a 3.5-barrel pilot system. So in gallon terms, that's about 930 gallons and about 108.5 gallons. So we use the pilot system for R&D batches before we go through a full production batch, and also for special beers that we're doing in tasting room only. Previously, until we got the big brew house actually fully commissioned and everything, we were literally brewing every beer that probably most of the beers that you guys have drank or if you come and visit us have been on the pilot system. But from this point forward, we're going to start doing all of our production batches on the big brew house. So a couple of different things. We've got the production brew house is a 3-vessel. That means that there are 3 separate brewing vessels. So we have a mash tun, a lauter tun, and a combination boil kettle and whirlpool. So the process starts in this room right here, which is the grain or mill room. So we put the grain in there into a mill, and it basically cracks it. We're not trying to grind it up, we're just trying to crack the grain. It gets transferred through the auger up to the top of the largest or the tallest stainless steel vessel up there is the grist case. So what that does is collects the entire recipe's volume of grain or grist. Drop down into the mash tun, which is where the process starts. You start your conversion from starches to sugars. After there, we go to the lauter tun, where we lauter. So lauter is basically means rinse or wash. So you're washing the grain, washing the residual sugars off the grain. Then from there, you extract all your sweet wort from the grain bed and move it over to the boil kettle, where you do your boil process. That's where you add all your hops and any other adjuncts, things like that. Right now, today, we're actually brewing a Berliner. So if anybody has had our Berliner, it's a sour, German-style sour wheat ale. And so what we're going to do today is bring everything over to the boil kettle, bring it up to a boil, let it cool down for a little bit, and then pinch the lactobacillus, which is a yeast that produces lactic acid instead of alcohol. And so what that does is it sours the beer. We'll leave that in the kettle actually overnight, and it'll do its sour process and drop the pH. And then tomorrow morning, we will bring it back up to a boil, and it kills off all the lactobacillus. And then we do our hop additions, and we're ready to transfer out into the tank. So a couple of differences. The big brew house is fully automated, so it's basically push button. All the valves and everything are controlled by pneumatics and an HMI. Whereas the small brew house, everything is all manual hand. This is Megan. She's one of our production staff. Megan Norris, you'll probably not, I know her. But so all these manual valves, that's how you change like all of your process fluids. Move everything around with a manual valve on one side. On the production brew house, just about every valve is controlled by this guy. So it performs the same function, but it does it through pneumatic, so air power. It's all controlled by a computer. That's kind of a differentiating factor there. We have a few different cellar tanks. So the tanks here in the front are pilot tanks, so they match our pilot brew house. So they're actually 7 barrels, so we double back from the pilot system into those fermentation vessels. The fermentation vessels are the ones with the cone at the bottom. And then at the end of each row, there's a bright tank. The bright tank is where you clarify the beer and you carbonate and all that fun stuff. In between those processes from the fermentation and the bright tank, we have what's called a centrifuge at the very end. You can kind of see it down there. It's at the very end of this row right here. So what a centrifuge does, it spins the beer at about 12,000 RPM and it allows you to eject all of the solids. So you can actually dial in the opacity or turbidity level of the beer based on the recipe. Like if you want to have a completely clear beer, like a lager, our pale ale, we're going to make it very clear. You pass that through the centrifuge and it clears the beer up without having to actually filter the beer. You can also use it for like hazy beers and stuff like that. You just dial in the turbidity level on the centrifuge and it pretty much does it for you. Well, this is Dave's help. So the gentleman up top on the brew deck, that is Dave Sheets. He is our master brewer. Dave is, you care about telling where you come from? So Dave comes from a brewery in Atlanta called Ironmonger. He was actually the founder of that brewery. And I guess over time he decided that he wanted to get back to brewing beer. And so he decided that he was going to come down or come up here to us and help us out. So Dave's done a lot with me. So everything from like pouring concrete outside to the glycol piping in here, we did it. You know, so. Yeah. And then what else? The two big takes at the end. Normally I walk through and so everybody kind of go like step by step. Two takes at the end, that's just hot and cold water. So that's what we call our HLT and our CLT. So in brewer's term, that's cold liquor tank and hot liquor tank. But literally it's just hot and cold water. But it's all the production water that we use for everything from brewing to sanitizing tanks and things like that. So